We're going to be real open-minded about this whole program. There's going to be a lot of things in this program that you're already going to know. You'd be like, oh, I've actually heard of that, Tia. I already know all that. Yeah, guess what? You know all that. You're know-it-all. You know everything so well, but you don't know how to do shit. You don't make any money. Where are the results? Where are the results? Oh, you did 100 grand last year? Oh, you did 200 grand? Oh, you did 800 grand? Big deal. Okay? Big deal. I think of myself the same exact way. Oh, you did 3 million in 2018? Big deal. Where's the zero, dude? See what I'm saying? You did 100 grand. Where's the zero? What happened to the zero? Did it disappear? We need that zero, dude. You need to add another one. I need to add a zero on me. I need to do 30 million. It's pretty simple. So there's going to be things that you hear me say, oh, he already said that. Yeah, guess what? I said it, but you don't do it. So this, you're going to be completely open-minded about. All right? You're going to be completely open-minded. You're going to be like a sponge. Whatever I tell you, whatever you hear, just suck it up. Just suck it up. When you become a know-it-all, you become a loser. A loser. You need to not know anything. Just be like a sponge, because the information I'm giving you works for me. And I am not a special person. I was not gifted. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a normal dude that just figured out something to do right. And I want to pass on the information to you because it will help me. I come first. It will help me. And then later I can help you. I'm selfish. I don't need to save the world right now. Bill Gates wasn't running around at 19, 18, 20 saying, I want to save the world and cure malaria and cure all diseases. He's doing that now because what else does he have to do? But in the beginning, he's very selfish. Very selfish. Think about me, 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 me. All me. Because you can't help anyone unless you yourself are helped. And who's going to help you, dude? I'm not going to help you. Your uncle's not going to help you. You're going to have to take the tools and learn. You can't build a patio with a skid steer and all the right tools unless you know how to operate everything. You see? Does that make sense? I know it does. Dude, none of the stuff I'm saying is not complicated, okay? You just need to understand it. Now, I'm gonna roll you through the next 60 minutes, and it's gonna be a great 60 minutes. You need to understand that when you say, I know that, or I knew that, that's when, my friend, you start to lose. If you're playing not to lose, then you're already gonna lose. Play to win in anything you do. In anything you do. If you want to race, don't play not to lose. Play to win. It's more fun. And when you lose, it's not a big deal because you know you gave it your all. Having a successful business isn't as hard as you think. It just requires a lot of action and a lot of sacrifice, which you are going to take. You are going to do that. It's your responsibility, dude. You want to help people? You want to cure malaria? You want to help your family? You're going to need to be selfish. So without further ado, let's roll on to the program. Let's go. Welcome to Cabo. Welcome to Cabo. I am in Cabo right now. I came here on a little trip. Typically, I don't take family vacations or whatever these little family vacation types of deals are. But everyone was going, and I'm like, well, last time I didn't go to Mexico, I regretted it. And this time it's okay, you know, it's okay. I brought my camera though because I really wanted to work and I wanted to make a program for who? For you, but most importantly for me, because these programs really help me because I get to take what's in here and I get to throw it down and put it in here. And that is really what makes a difference for me. Like my mind gets clear. So this whole thing's gonna be all about what would I have done if I started over. I take my same mindset, my same mentality, my same work ethic, and I apply it to exactly 3 years ago. And I saved this program for now because, to be honest with you, I never really thought that it was gonna last, you know? And that's one of the things that you have to understand is, when my first year, my second year, I thought it was all a fluke. I'm like, I just thought, I just got lucky. I don't really know what I'm doing. But, you know, if you're in business for 3 years, you're doing something right. And this is the whole point of this program. What would I have done different when I started? First and foremost, a little housekeeping for you. A little slice off the bread. The best thing you can do is watch this program over and over and over and over and over again. Don't watch it 1 time, 2 times. Dude, you're gonna miss stuff. And sometimes you're not gonna be paying attention. I am guilty of this. When I listen to something, and I think I'm listening to it, but in the back of my mind, my subconscious is thinking about something else. I'm not focusing, right? And this is why it's really important for you to listen to this 50 times, 100 times. Just keep listening to it. I'll drill something in your head, and you'll be like, oh, shit, I missed it last time, but I got it this time. And that's the whole point, all right? Number one, and this is all gonna be, these aren't gonna be in order. These are gonna be in level of importance. Number one. They're all number one. So pay attention. Come with me on a little journey for the next 60 minutes. And just give me your mind. Do I have your attention? I need your attention right now, dude. Focus, okay? Focus on what I'm saying because it's important. First thing that I would do differently, right, is I would cut out all of my friends. Not a one I would keep. 0. Nothing. None. Not one friend I would keep. Now, I had a lot of friends, okay? I had a lot of friends, and we'll get to the whole friend thing in a little bit, but I had a lot of friends that when I told them I wanted to start a landscaping company, they made fun of me. You little grass monkey. They would say, oh, what are you, Mexican tea? What are you, a little beaner? Yeah, I'm telling you, dude, these people, they thought it was funny, but it's not funny. These are my goals. This is what I want to accomplish. I want to have a successful landscaping company. Having a $3 million company is not easy. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy. Having a $300 million company, it's not easy, but it's not difficult. You get that? It's not difficult. You know what's difficult? Being poor. That shit's hard, dude. It takes a toll on your mind because everywhere you go, you're looking at the bill. You're trying to save $1 here, $3 there, $20 here. Oh, this is $2 less. I'll take the coffee that's $2 less. What are you doing? You have to cut the friends out of your life that are not good for you. And you'd be like, well, how do you determine they're not good for you, T? Easy. What are they doing for work? What are they doing for work? Do they have a company? Are they obsessed with their job? Are they all about work? And they play just a little bit, if ever? Are they obsessed? That person is probably not the one that you're gonna be like, I wanna cut them out. Okay? The people that you need to cut out is the ones that always call you to hang out. Let's hang out. Let's chill. Bill Gates and Warren Buffett don't chill. They don't hang out. They get together and talk business. They share ideas. Chilling is for poor people, dude. Hanging out is for poor people. And that's who you need to cut out of your life. Poor people. You want to be rich? You want to be successful? You want to be wealthy? And I'm not saying I'm those things right now, but I'm on my way. I already know it because I've already done the right things. I've cut all the bullshit people out of my life. The only person I hung out with was GC. I spent time with him in the shower, when I was taking a dump, when I was eating, when I was sleeping, when I woke up, when I was in the truck, when I was at home, every single second. If I wasn't listening to Grant, I was out with a customer. I was out doing work. I was out distributing flyers. When I was passing out flyers, I didn't listen to hip hop. I didn't listen to Eminem. I didn't listen to 50 Cent. I listened to Grant. That's it. Just one guy. That's why I keep telling you, it's really important for you to listen to this many times until you can just basically recite what I said. Oh, I understand. Listen to this stuff. There's another guy that I really like. His name is Dan Pena. Really like him. A lot. You combine those two people together and you will morph into something great as long as you apply what they teach. See, Grant is all about business and sales. Dan is also about business and sales, but he is like a really hard ass man. He's not a snowflake. He's not a little girl. He's a man, alpha, very alpha, and that's what I really like about him. So definitely look into him and just study two people. Max. Don't confuse yourself, man. I remember getting my first job. It was for $600 and we were cranking and cooking and it was all great. And I was at the process of selling my mower. And a guy called me from Southern California saying, hey, I'm interested in a mower. So I started talking to him. He was a contractor. And I was like, hey, how do you get these big jobs, these paver jobs? And he's like, well, first you need to get your contractor's license. So I said, oh, what do you mean? And he's like, well, you can't be doing any job over $500 unless you have a contractor's license. And if you get caught, you're in big trouble. And I said, uh-oh. I was doing a job for $660. And I'm like, and it was like cutting down bushes and putting in a little bit of mulch. It was like nothing. And I'm like, $500, oh my gosh. So I quickly realized that I need a license. And you're not gonna get big. You're not gonna get to 10x levels without being legit. You need to be proper. You have to be a legitimate company that the state approves of. And that's when you can get these $50,000, $100,000, $300,000, $1 million jobs. Because you're not going to get it without a license. People can't trust you because what's the, like, there's no guarantee that you'll stick around. If you have a license, they know where you live, they know your address, they know this, they know you have everything. People are able to trust you more versus you being Joe's Lawn Care and you're not backed by the state. You just have an address. Big deal. You can move. Like, you can take their money and go south. You can migrate and then people will never know. You'll take their deposit and that's it. So in order for you to really expand and blow up, please make sure that you look into your state requirements and regulations and make sure that you understand what you need to do. And what I did was I got that job. I finished it. And I'm like, dude, like, this is gonna be trouble. So right away I went online and I started looking for contractor's license school for tests, whatever. I called people. They gave me information. I signed up. It was like $2,000. And you'd be like, well, T, I might not have $2,000. Dude, you're not gonna have any money if you don't do that. So put it on priority. Put it on credit card. Borrow from your parents. Do whatever you got to do. Get it. That's what you need. 100%. Now I know what you're thinking. You're like, okay, all right, so I'm gonna get my license, but what about the insurance, T? What about workman's comp? What about liability? What about all this? Are you a macro thinker or a micro thinker? Okay? Which one are you? Are you committed to figuring it out no matter what? Or are you gonna get bombarded by all the little nonsense? Dude, if you ask me right now, I don't know how much all that costs. I have no idea. It's on auto pay, just comes out of my account. It's like $3,000 a month for everything. Maybe $4,000. It doesn't matter. What matters is I'm staying in business. What matters is money's coming in. What matters is revenue. Don't look at the dumb stuff. You're looking at the wrong stuff. I get constant questions. Oh, what about insurance? What about this? What about... I'm like, dude, if you keep thinking like that, you'll drive yourself out of business. You'll drive yourself into the grave. Don't look at that stuff. It doesn't matter. What matters is you get the bare minimum. So what I did was when I started, after I got my license, all of a sudden, brokers and insurance agents started calling me up because it's public record. Okay, it's public record. This is what happens. This is the beautiful thing of America, the United States of America. Once you get your contractor's license in California, okay, I'm just basing it off of what I know. You got to look at your regulations. Remember, don't come back and be like, bleh. Do your own homework, dude. I'm just telling you what I know. In California, after you get your license, it's public record. It goes into, you have to publish an article in the newspaper, and that's how they get your information. And you'll get bombarded with calls. Accountants, this and this and this, so much stuff. They're trying to get business. What are they focusing on? Revenue. What are you focusing on? Insurance, how much is it going to cost? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it's going to cost. It's going to cost you a lot of money if you don't get it. All right? So once they start calling you, you just pick your favorite one. Say, hey, they'll be like, well, how many employees do you have? You'll say none, or one, or two, or three, or four, whatever it is. You tell them the honest truth. Okay? You tell them the truth. They'll give you a quote. You'll sign on the dotted line. Then your bond will call. The bond is cheap. I remember it was like a couple $100. The workman's comp people will call. Make sure you're bonded, insured, licensed, and you have workman's comp to protect your employees and, most importantly, yourself. If someone gets hurt badly, I'm not talking about a little cut, you're liable. And if you don't have insurance, you will get sued. This is America. Remember, lawyers, an employee gets hurt at work, you know what happens, right? The employee goes to the lawyer's office, and the lawyer office says, hey, I'm not going to charge you anything, not a dime. When we win, give me 50%, whatever it is, 15%. It doesn't matter. They take a chunk if the case is good. If they believe that they're going to win, they'll take it for free. So don't fool yourself. But when you have workman's comp, there's nothing to take. Why would they sue you? File a claim. Let me help you. You know what I'm like? It's just not a big deal. No one's going to sue you. And if they do sue you, they're going to sue your workman's comp insurance. They're going to sue your bond. They're going to sue your liability, all that stuff. But it's just too complicated right now. I'm not even going to get into that. Stop focusing on the micro things. Focus on the macro, the big picture. Huge. Like where it's like, oh my God, I need to get 200 grand in sales this week. Otherwise, we're going to have a problem. See, that's a good problem. What kind of problems we want? Big. What kind of problems we want? Big. Stop worrying about workman's comp, insurance, all the other stupid stuff. It comes. It comes. I just want to drill that into your head. Do not worry about workman's comp. Don't worry about how much it costs. Don't worry about none of that. After you get your license, you're going to get all of it. You're not going to skimp out. You're not going to lie to them. You're not going to do anything. You're not going to have 10 employees and say you have 2. You're not doing any of that. You're telling the truth. You're buying all their services. You're paying for it. And you're going to be legit. Remember, we're in this business for longevity. We're not in it for a little bit of time. Got it? On to the next one. Now you got to really start taking action, okay? I went over this in my first program, but dude, you got to do whatever it takes to get known by customers. Now, I know that you would think, because this is how I was thinking, oh, I got to pass out more flyers. I got to do this. Yes, you got to do that. But right now is a great time for you to utilize online. This is 2019, okay? This is the best time to do stuff online. Don't worry about leaflets. Do those too, but do those on top of online, okay? Facebook marketing, Instagram marketing. Like, you really got to know how to do this. And in the beginning, you're not going to have enough money to be able to pay someone, so you got to learn it yourself. Fine. But eventually, once you start learning it, dude, you won't have to do it. If you live in California and any of the southern states, Yelp. No doubt. And the way you tell Yelp is a killer is if you go on Yelp and you search in your town and you put landscaping. If there's 1, 2, 3 reviews on companies, it's no good. But if you're looking at 20 reviews and another company at 15, and then there's another one at 230, and then 40 reviews and 60 reviews and 80 reviews, that's when you know Yelp is a great tool to advertise on. Okay, that is a great tool. And a little comparison for you would be to go on Yelp and type in San Jose, California, and just put landscaping. Okay, I'm gonna be top 3. I think I'm number 1 right now. I really am. But it just depends on where you're searching and how you're searching. Type in landscaping and then go down the list and you'll compare from San Jose to your town. If it's similar, Yelp is a good one. If not, then you got to go to HomeAdvisor. You got to go to Instagram. You got to go to Facebook. You got to do whatever it takes. It doesn't matter how much money it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you a lot if you don't do it. Do you get what I'm saying? So figure out the whole social media thing. It's important. It will literally take you from not having work to having work. Okay? That's it. That's it. I do a lot of my marketing on YouTube because I put videos out and I show people, look, this is what we're about. This is what the company did. This is how we do things. And then, boom, people see it. They get acquainted. They understand. And they're like, oh, you know, this white boy knows what he's doing. Let's hire him. Let's give him 250 grand. Let's see what happens. And that, my friends, is a really good indicator if you are doing something right. Make sure people know you in your town. And in the town of San Jose, it's a big town, right? People still don't really know me. Like, I'm one of the landscape companies in the area, but they don't know, like, woof. It's not like Apple, you know? It's not like Google. I'm not known all over town. So you have to really advertise your buns off. Make sure you get on all social media, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever. Get on it. Doesn't matter. Post videos on your Snapchat, but be professional. Don't be what mine was before. It was like Diesel Amarillo 2006, right? And then I'm like, this is dumb. Who's gonna look up Diesel Amarillo 2006? I'm like, no one's gonna know about this. So I scratched everything and I made it my name. Tigran Gertz. If your name is Eddie, name it Eddie Stand or whatever. Put your name in there. Be professional. Your Facebook, be professional. Your name. No nicknames, none of that garbage. Be profesh. Okay? Remember, you're selling yourself. People are going to hire you because of you. People don't hire Applewood Landscaping. They hire Tigran. They don't hire Applewood Landscaping. Applewood Landscaping is a company that is controlled by me. They hire me because they like my work ethic. They like the videos. They like I'm showing up. They like I got good reviews. And, you know, there's been opportunities for me where a customer would have left a bad review, but I completely did whatever it took. Sometimes I've spent $2,000-$3,000 fixing the problem when I really shouldn't have. But I really needed to get my reviews top notch, 5 stars. Okay? No options. That's it. Focus. Get out of the mentality that employees cost you money, because they don't. What costs money is not having employees, because you can't get shit done. You can't get anything done. So you really got to flip how you think. Employee that costs you $25 an hour, $30 an hour, $50 an hour, he should be making you 2-3 times that amount of money. So therefore, he cannot cost you anything. Like, every week my labor cost is around $25,000, and it's not my money. It was never my money to begin with. That money wouldn't come in if the labor wasn't completed. Imagine going to a customer's house and saying, okay, we're gonna do this job for 50 grand. It's gonna take a week. Give me 50,000 and then the job might be done. No, it's not my money. That 25 grand is half of the guys, okay? Boom, done. Another 15 grand is materials. And then I get to take maybe 10,000, which, you know, for a week, that ain't bad. That ain't bad for 1 week of work. That's all good. So you really gotta pay your people well. Emphasize on distributing
funds, distributing funds. Don't be so greedy and stingy with money. It will get you nowhere. It will only make your employees resent you. Now, recently, I was asked to give raises to a few of my employees, and to the ones that deserved it, I did, but to ones that didn't, I'm not giving you shit. If you don't like it, quit. I won't give people a raise just because they ask me. You need to earn it. Earn it. If I see you going out and doing work at home, bringing work home, thinking, planning, what do I need the next day? What do I need that day? Dude, no doubt. I'll take care of you. You want extra money? You earned it. Here you go. But the other stuff, I'm not giving you money just because you've been here for 3 years. I don't think so. That's a recipe to fail. Okay? I'm not in this business to fail. I want to succeed. I want to do well. I want to prosper. You get that? I want to prosper. I want to become known by people. I want to be wealthy. You absolutely have to find people that are very skilled in labor, okay? Because in the beginning, you're going to be running the entire show. You're not going to have that much cash flow to go hire a project manager, to go hire an office manager, to go hire people. It's literally like, it was me, and that's it. Like in the beginning, right now my parents work for me and my mom does the office stuff and all that stuff. But in the beginning, I was doing the office stuff. I was doing the payroll. I was writing the checks. I was submitting. I always had an accountant. I was submitting stuff to the accountant. I was keeping everything in track. Like it was me. You know what I mean? I was taking over everybody's job and I was doing it. The only thing I wasn't doing was labor because I didn't know how to do it. And when I did try to do it in the beginning, I was getting in the way. And one of my lead guys, he came up to me and he pulled me aside. And he said, Tigran, when you're working with us, like the guys are losing respect for you. And that really like hit me hard. That changed a lot of things for me. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I'm just trying to help out. He's like, you're the boss. You're not supposed to be helping out. You're supposed to be doing what bosses do. And I'm like, oh, snap. And at that time, I had recently just purchased Caterpillar pants. Like, these pants were sick. They had like little pockets on the side and they were like badass. And I was putting like tools in there and I had work boots on. And when I heard that, that was the last day I wore those pants. I didn't wear those pants again. And now I don't wear boots anymore. And I have gloves in my truck, but that's just to go pick up some little stuff from Home Depot, maybe some wood or whatever, right? Nothing big. But I don't want to get my hands dirty. I don't want to get splinters. I don't want to do none of that stuff, dude. I am a white-collared person. And that's what you're supposed to be as a boss, as an employer. You're supposed to be white-collar. You're not supposed to be going out and getting a shovel and digging a ditch. Okay? You're supposed to be clean, presentable. You're in sales, man. You're in sales. Like, you need to figure out a way to look presentable. Okay? But we'll get to that in a little bit. Right now we're focusing on employees. So when he told me that, I was like, that's it. Done. Figured it out. No more pants. No more working with them. So now I just supervise. Okay? And right now, as we speak, work is going on. It's about 10:30, 11 o'clock right now. And work is going on. I'm not on site. I haven't been on site all morning. And my project manager is taking care of it. They're texting the customer. They're texting me. And everything is flowing. And we should be out of there tomorrow or Monday morning. Okay? But in the beginning, I didn't have that luxury of hiring a project manager because I'm like, how do I even hire someone? I don't even know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea. I was clueless. Literally, the whole entire time, just running around with my tail, just chasing my tail. Just figuring stuff out. So, in the beginning, you need to hire people that, no doubt about it, are skilled in labor. Okay? You can wear all the other hats, but just make sure you don't wear the hat of being a laborer. Okay, you're already a business owner. You're already a salesman. You're already an office manager. You don't need to wear a hat as a laborer, dude. Put down the tools, man. Put down the tools. If you are able to. Now, I worked with them for about 3 months until they told me, no good. No good. So then I said, done. But if you're in a position right now when you have one guy and you have to work, dude, do it. But understand that you're doing more harm than good, because then you start building like a relationship with the employees. I remember this. There was a guy, he still works for me to this day, but I used to joke around with them. You start building a relationship like a friend. You're spending time with them. You're spending 8 hours a day with them. You start building a relationship as a friend, and it's not good. It's not good at all. You don't want to be friends with your employees, dude. You don't need your employees to like you. You need your employees to respect you, show up on time, do their job. You always pay them, and they go home. And they come back the next day and they do the same thing. Like, when I was working with them for the 3 months, I was building like a friendship with them. I used to like joke around with them and like and like call them like señorita and just stuff like that. But it's not It's not professional at all. You do not want to do that. Okay? You need to be very stern. You need to be an asshole, right? Like, very little communication, but a lot of tasks that they need to get done. They need to know you're serious, you're about your business, you're about your company, you're about the money. But they also need to know that without a doubt, they will always get paid. Okay? That has to be certain. You understand? Certain. So when they come into work, they don't have to think, oh, Tigran's not going to pay me today. He's going to pay me next week. No way. I will take money. I won't get paid for many, many weeks. I would rather have them paid, because I know for a fact without them, there's no company. There's no business. There's no business. Really focus in on that, and don't be friends with your employees. You need to be an employer. You don't need any more friends, dude. Friends are trouble. Friends are problems, okay? The only friends you need is like me. I'm your friend. You need Grant Cardone as a friend. You need Dan Pena as a friend. You don't need to hang out and chill. We already went over this, but you don't need to hang out and chill with your employees. Like, we were doing a job, and you probably saw this. Actually, for sure you saw this in one of my videos. It had a keg, right? We installed a keg, and the customer offered us beer. And she said, do you guys want some beer? And I'm like, no, I'm okay. And then I went to the guys. I'm like, hey, would you guys like to try some beer? I didn't drink with them. When they left, your boy cracked open the keg and I had a little bit. But before that, no, I'm not going to drink with them. I'm not going to celebrate with them. I'm not going to do anything. I don't want to go out with them. I don't want to do nothing. I need them to be professional. I need them to respect me. I need them to come into work, do their job, leave, get paid, and repeat. And always, always make sure that there's a mutual respect for your employees, and especially your foreman, your project manager, and your lead guy. In the beginning, you're not going to have all that. It's just going to be a lead guy. Your lead guy. You need to make sure that he respects you and you respect him, and there's a mutual relationship that is very professional. He asks you for a favor. If he performs well, you give it to him, no doubt. Like, I've given my lead guy money that I was like, damn, I don't even know how I'm going to give you $3,000. He needed $3,000 for something that happened to his grandma or whatever it was. I don't remember. I'm like, damn, $3,000, that's a big chunk, but it was like a serious thing and he needed it. So I did it. Like, it buys trust. You need to buy employees trust. So that's it with employees, man. Let's move on to the next one. Ready? Your very most important role in the business. Actually, it should be the most important role in the business. okay? I used to focus a lot of my time on just weird stuff that didn't produce sales, okay? In the beginning, I'm not saying when I started the business, but in the beginning, like when I was 18, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, stuff like that, when I was a teenager. And I used to focus on stuff that doesn't bring me sales. Like, there was always like some kind of drama with my friends. And I'm like, what am I doing, bro? Like, first, like one time I'm best friends with them, and then the next time they hate me. And then another time I'm best friends with, and then they hate me. So it was like this ongoing weird awkwardness. Like, dude, right now, I'm friends with you or I'm not. I don't care. It doesn't matter. What matters to me is business, sales, money. Because friends come and go, dude. Your friends can't help you build your dreams. Money can. Sales can. So make sure that you're focusing your time in the right places. If you have a girlfriend right now, I'm keeping it real, man. You want me to keep it real with you? You got a girlfriend right now, you're in your teens, you're in your early 20s. What are you doing? If you have no obligations with children and all that stuff, bro, you need to be single, okay? You need to be single. You need to be single. You need to focus on your business. You need to have a relationship with your company versus a relationship with a girl. I mean, unless her family's really successful and they're cut from a different cloth, then think about it a little bit. But most of the time, that's not the case. And you know that's the truth. Most of the time, the girls are messed up. They're screwed up. They've been through a lot. They're drama, blah, blah, blah. I've been through it countless times. They're problems. Women are problems, especially in the beginning. You don't need to have a girlfriend. You don't need to live with a girl. You need to be alone with your business. You want to be married? Get married to the company. Okay? And the thing that I did in the beginning is when I was starting the company, when I was 25, 26, I still had a girlfriend. I was living with her. I'm only telling you stuff that I did, okay? I was living with her. She was living at my apartment. We shared an apartment. She didn't pay for shit. I did. And I'm like, this is more of a problem than it is a solution for me. So when you come to this realization, like, it was getting in the way. Stuff was getting in the way. I'm out trying to sell jobs on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and she wants to go out. Now you can see how big of a problem this is, because I want to build my company and she's going out. Now, if you are not worried about what's happening with her and her safety, it takes a mental toll. That's a lot of mental strain on you, dude. I'm telling you, that's a lot of mental strain. So I just came to the conclusion I need to rip the Band-Aid off so I can really focus on my company. Broke up with her, dumped her. I said, peace. I'm focusing on my company. There was more drama, a lot of crying, blah, blah. Done, okay? Done. I mean, shit, I even cried a little bit. I'll admit it. All right, I cried. Whatever. But still, done. She moved on. I moved on. I got married to the business. And in 3 years, got a lot done. But I didn't have to worry about no one else's safety. All I had to worry about was me. And Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, every day of the week, your boy was out either selling or I was managing the job site and doing the work. That's all I was doing. I wasn't doing anything else. No drinking, no drugging, no smoking, no puking. Kind of even, actually I did. I took like a little celibacy thing, not on purpose. I just didn't go out, so there's no girls. You know what I mean? I didn't get laid for like a year. There's no girls. Your boy didn't get laid. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. You have to sacrifice things in your life, especially when you're young. It's okay. Focused on sales, dude. Customer calls, I'm the first one to answer. The first ring. My phone's always with me. Hello? Applewood Landscaping. What can I get you information on? Oh, you want to do pavers? Great. How many square feet are the pavers? Oh, I don't really know. Well, if you were to know, Maybe 800 square feet. Awesome. So before we come out there, I'd like to give you a price over the phone. If everything sounds good, then be more than happy to swing by, check out the area, measure it, meet with you. Oh yeah, that sounds great. The pavers will be somewhere around 15 to 16,000. Oh, that sounds pretty good. Okay, when are you available? How about right now? Oh, you're not available right now. Okay, how about in 3 hours? Yeah, I'm available in 3 hours. Okay, I'll be right out. This is literally how I got most of my jobs because I was the first one there. You call another company, they don't even answer. You leave them a voicemail, they don't even call you back. Like, I was not the cheapest price sometimes. In the beginning, I was. But I was not the cheapest price most of the time. And I still got the job. Just because I answered the phone. And I went on a Sunday, on a Friday night. When people don't want to go, I went. And that was a really, really good thing that I did. And that's what really helped me build such a company quickly. When others don't want to do something, that's an indicator that you should do it. And what's more important than being professional with your employees is being professional with your customer, with the person you're about to do business with the person that's going to write you a check for 200 grand. You're not planning on doing $20 mows anymore, dude. You're not a mow and blow type of guy. You are a landscaper. You are a business owner. You will run a multi-million-dollar company. You don't need to go out and bring a proposal to your customer on a little piece of paper with scribbles on it because your handwriting sucks and you never learned how to write. I am guilty of that. My handwriting is no good. So what I make sure is to always present everything typed up. Now, I'm not going to go super deep into contracts. Second program, you should already have that. That was way down the line. We're here now. Now we're more on the mindset. But you really need to get that, man. You need to have your contracts looking professional and easy to understand. Don't have boxes and say paving, 1,000 square feet, 20,000. List. I list everything. When people read my proposals, they're like, hey, I get it. I get what he's going to do. Good. That's what you want. You want people to see it and understand it. So, program number 2, go hook up on it. Get it. You already have it. Make sure you use it right, okay? Like, for instance, I'll show you on my phone right now. There is Google Drive, right? I click Google Drive. Everything comes up. I have access all the time. I have access all the time to all of the people that I'm doing business with right now. All the estimates that I have out. And then I have another one that says jobs minus, and that says jobs plus. I click and drag it into that folder. So the jobs I complete and they're done, they're paid for, everything's done, I put it in that folder. See? Look at all the jobs we got. Okay? Simple. Now, the jobs that I never completed, there's a minus folder. There's a lot more jobs I didn't get, by the way, than jobs that I did. See? But everything's organized. It's not dependent on my computer. This is why a Microsoft Word, and I'm sure it's different now. They probably have an online cloud, but before, like, you can't access it unless you're at home. And that was the problem for me, because with this, I don't care if my computer crashes. I'm not going to lose what's important. I'm not going to lose my company. And that you should definitely do. So stop going around and using notepads and none of this, dude. Be professional. The customer, they want something. Oh, let me look it up. Boom. It's not like, oh, let me go to my truck, pull up a piece of paper and do it. Nuh-uh. Everything's on your phone. You're professional. You're ready to go. You have answers. You're not a loser. You're not a weak link. You spend money. You go out. You go get yourself a nice computer. You go out and get yourself a nice phone. Every single year, I get a new phone. I don't do the whole 2, 3 years, 4 years thing. No. I need the technology running fastest humanly possible. Fastest humanly possible. Banging out. Okay? So I just pay the extra money and I go get myself the new phone. Now, in the beginning, you might not be able to do that, but understand that you can't run a good company and you can't be quick with communication if you're using an iPhone 5. Okay? Keeping it real. Even iPhone 6, I'll get rid of that. iPhone 7, get rid of that. Dump it. Be professional. When it comes to hygiene, when it comes to grooming, you got to look good, man. You're a professional. You're a salesman. You're representing your company and your brand. And most importantly, you're representing yourself. So don't ring the doorbell of a customer's house looking like you just rolled out of bed with hair like this. Hi, Mrs. Jones. Can I give you a price on landscaping? No, dude. Make sure your hair's good. Shower every morning. I know there's some of you that shower at night. I'm telling you what I do. I'm telling you what I've always done. I shower in the morning because I can't function without it. Okay? Stop trying to save showers, man. You don't need to save showers. You don't need to save your hair grease or whatever. If you think that's going to prevent you from going bald, you're an idiot. You're going to go bald either way, whether you like it or not. Might as well have clean hair. Might as well be respectable. Might as well have nice clean shave. If you're going to have a beard, make sure it's trimmed. You're going to have long hair, make sure it's done right. I would personally stay away from having long hair if you're a guy. You don't need long hair. It's just more things to take care of, dude. Keep things short. Keep things nice and clean. Beard, if you're going to do it, make sure it's trimmed up. Good looking. Your neck is shaved. This is done. Okay? Your outfit. Do you have to wear a suit? No. What are you going to wear? Wear a nice white shirt. I wear long sleeve to protect myself from the sun. Clean. If you have a stain on it and it doesn't come off, throw it away. Let me say that again. If you have a stain on your shirt and it doesn't come off, throw the shirt away. Okay, you got it? Throw it away. Put it in the garbage. You don't need it. White shirt, clean. Okay? No stains, nothing. Hands, dry. I know there's some of you that have like the wet. It gets me so aggravated and so angry with myself, and it's just disgusting when I go to shake someone's hands, and then my hands are always dry. Okay, I go shake your hand, and then I release, and my hands are wet. Ugh, nasty. You need people to like you, especially customers. Okay, if you have that problem, before you shake anyone's hand, you need to make sure you rub your hands on your pants, get all the water off, and most importantly, you need to make sure that your hands are clean. Have soap in your car. Clean your hands before you go talk to a customer. Stop at a gas station. Clean your hands. Don't have any dirt on your hands. Okay? If there's dirt on your face, don't go there. Make sure you're clean, dude. Alright? Make sure you're clean, presentable. Your truck. Everything is an extension of how you think and how you operate. Your home is an extension of how you are internally. If you go in your car right now and it's a mess, right now there's a little bit of clutter in my truck, and I know it. Right? But the outside of my truck is spotless because I have this monthly membership to a car wash. It's $1 a day, and I can go in there every single day and get a car wash. Do I do it every day? Not really. No. Do I do it every week? Yeah, for sure. No doubt. Yeah, definitely. And is my truck clean on the inside all the time? No. No, it's not. I am guilty. But I make it a habit to go and clean everything. Okay? Same thing with your appearance. You need to make sure you're clean cut, presentable, fingernails, good. Hair trimmed up. Don't be walking around with dry skin. Go get yourself some lotion, rub it on your face. Don't be walking around with dry skin here. None of that. It's very important, dude. I'm telling you, it's very important. You need to be super professional, really professional. Your language needs to be clear. There's a kid in my group. His name is Zach. Zach is cool. I like Zach a lot, okay? But Zach is around in his 20s. And Zach doesn't look super professional. And I've told him before, like, when I see him in his videos throughout the day, I know he's meeting customers in the same manner. He's got little wristlets. He's got a little watch and another little wristlet. Then he's got like beads, necklaces, and he got a hair and a little beard. Dude, you don't need that. Get rid of all that garbage. Throw it away. None of that. You got a little watch you want to keep so bad? Fine. I have a watch. I have a really nice, expensive watch. I don't wear it to work. I don't wear it to customers. I'm not going to close a deal because of a watch. Okay? I'm going to close a deal because of me, of my communication skills, of my ability to present and communicate with the customer in a good manner where the customer will trust me. They will know that I'm hardworking, they will know I'm reliable, they will know I'll show up, they will know we'll get the job done no matter what, and we'll be good to go. Got it? Good. I just want to really drill something to you. Being professional and looking professional has a lot to do with it. Remember, you only get one chance to make a first impression. That's it. So you better leave a good one. That's why I'm saying all of the bracelets and all the wristlets and all the junk that you wear to go see a customer, like it might look cool because you're 20 and you're hanging out and you're like, you got a little edge and style, but the customer doesn't care if you have edge. The customer wants to know that you will be able to perform the job. That's why I just get the hair off, man. If you got long hair, cut it off. Okay? Like, be looking good. Remember, clear language is key. Clear language. Enunciate all of your words. Don't mumble. Don't be talking like this, man. Oh, you want some papers done? Yeah, we could do some papers. I'm only saying that because I used to do that. I'm telling you, I was a mumbler until I realized mumbling is not going to get me anywhere. I need to stop mumbling and I need to start speaking. I need to start enunciating my words. I need to have my pronunciation on point. If you have an accent, work on getting that accent lower and lower and lower. Okay? Your body language should say a lot about you. How you stand. How you have your shoulders back, your neck, your posture. Okay? Your shoes say a lot about you. If you have some beat up, nasty shoes, your boots, get rid of them. That's what I'm saying. If you have stains on your clothes, get rid of them. Throw them away. Give them to your employees. Have them wear it. You're supposed to be very clean. Very clean. And I wouldn't recommend putting on like scented deodorant or cologne when you go and talk to customers. You're not trying to have sex with them. You don't need to smell like Giorgio Armani. You need to be smelling like nothing. Like absolutely nothing. You just need to look clean, clean shaved, clean neck, clean nails, clean hands. Hands are not wet. Okay? Don't have disgusting hands. And all right? Language needs to be clear. And everything goes, and like all the little wristlets and watch and everything, get rid of it. You just need to be very neutral in anything because there's customers that are Indian, there's customers that are Chinese, there are customers that are white, black, Mexican, whatever, all kinds of races. I've had every single race call me to do business with me. And I don't want to offend someone because I have some wristlets and some kind of thing and they think that I'm like a hippie. I don't need them to think I'm a hippie. I need them to think I'm a professional. I can get the job done. I'm always available to talk on the phone. Always. They have a question, they have an answer, text me 24/7. A customer that we just closed a deal on, I just closed a deal on, it was $98,000. And I went to Mexico, Cabo. And they called me
And I had told them that I'm going to Mexico, but they forgot. But they called me. It was my first day there. And I got there on a Wednesday, and they're like, hey, Tigran, can you come out on a Friday to sign the deal, to go over everything? And I'm like, yeah, I would love to come there. However, right now I am in Mexico. I'm in Cabo. And he was like, oh, are you there now? I'm like, yeah, I just landed. I'm at the airport. And he's like, oh, I'm so sorry to bother you on vacation. I'm like, you're not bothering me. This is business. I'm available anytime, any place, anywhere. If I could meet you on Friday, I would. However, my family is in Cabo and I had to go with them. But I will be there as soon as I land. I land on Sunday at 4 p.m. I land at the airport. I'm going to go home, shower, change, come to your house 6:30. Is that okay? They're like, oh, you don't have to do that. It's my job. I would love to do that. Do you see the message that conveys? And I really did that, by the way. I'm not making it up. It was on my Instagram stories, which you should be following me on Instagram, because you get to see this except every day. What's my life doing? What am I doing? How am I doing it? I did go close that deal Sunday, 2 hours after I landed. I got it, spent an hour and a half with them. Shows a lot of credibility, shows a lot of, like, this dude is serious. You know, this dude is serious. And by the way, my whole story about me and drugs and all that stuff is on the internet. And it still doesn't deter people away from them. I showed them the video. Like my channel, I didn't show them the drug video, but it's there. People scroll through. They're not stupid. They're going to do some research on you. They know. But people change, man. That's the whole point. I got rid of the person I was back then. I'm a new person. I have evolved. I've become a more refined, more clean. I'm a business man. Do you get that? I am a business. Me, myself, I am a business. So I have to present myself in a certain manner. I closed the deal. Of course I'm going to close the deal. I lust for success. That's one of my things that it gets me the most turned on. When I close a deal, when I get a job, when I have a great review. Right now I got 37 reviews on Yelp. 2 of them are 1 star, which has nothing to do with the work. It was the communication. They called me. They wanted some grass done. I said, we can't do that. We're a paving company. And they left me a bad review. One of them is a 4 star. We messed up on the lady's plants. We did that, but we fixed it. And then the rest are 5 stars. I have more coming. I got 2 more coming. I should be at 3940 before the end of the year. Presentation is everything. I'm telling you, presentation is everything. This is why I urge you to practice your communication skills. With who? With everyone in your industry. This is why I created the GOAT Gang. And you know about the GOAT Gang, but you're too stubborn to join because you think, oh, I don't need that. It's just a social circle. No, dummy. It's a place for you to practice communicating, for you to grab your phone and practice, for you to convey a message, for you to sit here and speak, and the other side would duplicate your communication. That is the whole point. And for you to learn from me, because you get to see me every day. I'm on there every single day. Every day I'm posting. Every day I'm dropping heat. Every day I'm dropping knowledge. And this is how I've become pretty good at it. If you pay attention to what's going on right now, I am at my place alone. I'm looking at a camera. I am talking. And I keep talking. I'm having a conversation with myself. It's not an easy thing to do, especially when you haven't done it. If you told me I'd be doing this 2 years ago when I started YouTube, I'd be like, what? Like, dude, I have erased so many videos and started over in the beginning. Now, this is the first take. This video has been going on for 8 minutes. I've been banging away talking. And I have your attention. You understand what I'm saying. I'm not mumbling. I'm not a mumble rapper, as Eminem says. But you know what I mean? Like, you need a place to practice. That's why the GOAT Gang is important. Do yourself a favor. Do your family a favor. Do your community a favor. Matter of fact, do your wallet a favor, dude. If you can't convey a message through video,
and other people in your industry understand and duplicate it, how do you think you're supposed to go out there and close a deal with a customer for $100,000, $200,000, $1 million? How? You can't. It's going to be very difficult. It's going to be very difficult. Do yourself a favor. The link will be in the folder that I sent to you. Or just go to goatgang.net. That's it. All you got to do is goatgang.net. Simple. Sign up. Message me on Facebook. Don't be a dummy. You need to practice. And if you're not active in the group, you don't have to be. You don't have to be. You can be a spectator. But just understand, you being a spectator helps nobody. You need to do it for you, man. Like, aren't you sick and tired of not closing deals? Aren't you sick and tired of people not acknowledging you? The most successful people on the planet are strong communicators. Even the nerds and the geeks. Okay, Bill Gates is a strong communicator. When he talks, you listen. Might have something to do with him being worth 80 billion, but when old man Warren Buffett talks, I listen. Oprah, I listen. Grant Cardone talks, I listen. Okay? Practice communicating. Video is so legit, and it will help you in many ways, and it'll help you flourish. So I'm going to wrap this up, man. I know this was a good program. It took me a little bit to make it because I wanted to formulate everything and put everything like in here, okay? I know this is bomb. I know this is dope. This is exactly what I needed 3 years ago for me to have this on replay and just keep playing and playing and playing. Some of the things in here, like I told you, you're going to say, oh, I already knew how to do that. All right, dummy, if you already knew how to do that, then why aren't you doing it? Why aren't you making a program like this? Why aren't you helping other people? Matter of fact, why aren't you helping yourself, dude? You need to put food on the table. You need to eat. I know you're hungry. I am. I will keep making these videos. I will keep opening businesses. I will keep closing deals. I will keep succeeding. I'll do it. There's no one gonna stop me. Nothing's gonna stop me. I am gonna win. I am a winner. I have evolved into a winner. I was a loser. Join the group. Do yourself a favor. Communicate with others in your industry. Start being successful. And big things will come for you. I promise. Peace.